Hello and welcome to Preschool Storytime. Our friends online have just tuned in. Howdy, welcome. I'm Miss Jessica, and today I was just telling all of my friends here, we're talking about apples because it's fall, and I love fall, and one of the things I love about fall is apple time. I love apple butter. Has anybody ever had apple butter? I put mine on a waffle or toast or just fresh warm bread. I love apple butter so much. And so when I was little, I lived in a town called Lincoln, which is not very far from here, and we used to have a whole apple festival. And we would go and just celebrate all things apples. And they would harvest the apples, and I could go buy my apple butter, and it was so yummy. So whenever I think of fall, I definitely think of apples. So I wanted to do an apple story time today. So if you want to look at my schedule, I have two exciting pieces on it. Not one, but two puppet shows about apples today. And also, we are going to do a taste test because I bought some red apples and I bought some green apples. And you guys are going to get to taste a red apple and a green apple. And then you get to write your name on the chart under the apple you like the best. And we will count up and we will see which apple we like the most. So that's kind of an exciting little part of story time today as we get to do an apple taste testing if you want to. You don't have to try the apples if you don't want to, or you can only have the red apple, or only have the green apple, or you can vote for both of the apples. It's the library. You can kind of do what you want. We get to have fun, within safety reasons. Okay, so let me see. I think this Super Saturday, we have Mom and Pop coming, which is a fun band. So if you like to dance, Mom and Pop will be here Saturday in the event center at 10 a.m. So they should be really fun. I was so sad that Mr. Lindsay, the Hooked on Science guy, couldn't make it last week because he had some bad news in his family. But we put out Legos, so hopefully if you did come, you had fun. But Mom and Pop should be here, and it should be so much fun. And I also wanted to remind you that we do have 1,000 books before kindergarten going on. I know I had some friends who just turned theirs in, 700. You guys are getting close. But every time you read a book, you get to color in a planet. And every time you hit 100, you get to come in for a prize. And there's a big prize at 500, and there's a big prize at 1,000. And you can just, you color each little planet is a book that you've read or that you listen to. Well, it could be about anything you want it to be, and then you can color it in. So you can sign up with Miss Emily today at the desk, and you get your little booklet, and you also get a cute little tote bag that you can bring all your books home in. So that is fun. Oh, my microphone is falling. It's ready for story time. It's ready for me to start dancing. Okay, well, now that we've done our boring old announcements, let's get our bodies ready to play and read some books. All righty. The first thing I do is I always greet and smile my friends. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Now I'm going to get my hands all warmed up, and I'm going to clap them. Hi, hello, and clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Hi, hello, and clap your hands. Clap your hands today. Now I'm going to get my arms ready, and I'm going to stretch up high. Hi, hello, and stretch up high. Stretch up high. Stretch up high. Hi, hello, and stretch up high. Stretch up high today. Hello, Jenny, how are you? I love it. Welcome. We're talking about apples today. So we've got our hands ready. Now I'm going to get my brain ready, and I'm going to cross my arms. Hi, hello, and cross your arms. Cross your arms. Cross your arms. Hi, hello, and cross your arms. Cross your arms today. Now I'm going to get my whole body ready. This is our last one, and I'm going to breathe in deep. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep today. Woo! Great. Now we can start reading our first book. And this book I'm going to need help with. So I am going to let you all get a shaker, because part of the book is shaking. So if everybody could get one shaker, that would be great. I'm going to get one. Well, I can't get one because I'm going to be reading the book. So I'm going to need you guys to do the shaking. So if you get your shaker, go sit back down in your spot or with your grown-up. Watch out for your friends. Does everybody who wants a shaker have a shaker? Hello. Okay, I'm going to put the shakers over here. So if you need one, you can get one. Do you need to get your friend a shaker? Here, friends, if you change your mind and you want a shaker, yeah, you're welcome. They're right over here. Okay. Let's make sure our shakers work. Can you guys shake them high? Can you shake them low? Can you shake them to the left and shake them to the right? Okay, I think they're working. Now, the shakers are going to stay quiet until you hear the word shake. There you go. Okay, shake. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good at following directions. This book is called Hungry Bunny. And you know what? My tummy might start rumbling too because I'm a little hungry now that we've been talking about apples all morning. Before I get started reading, I just wanted to introduce Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack is helping me today by cutting up apples for a taste test. Mr. Jack is going to start doing some story times, but Mr. Jack knows how to speak Spanish. So his story times are going to be both English and Spanish. So if you've ever wanted to learn another language, doing story times with Mr. Jack soon might be really fun. So Mr. Jack, how do we say apple in Spanish?
When we say apple in Spanish is manzana.
Manzana. So Senor Jack is going to be cutting up manzanas for us to taste. How exciting. So that's who that is. And if you see him over there cutting stuff with a knife, please know he's my assistant and he's getting our taste testing ready. Alrighty, because we're getting hungry, just like Hungry Bunny. Hungry Bunny. Okay, let's see. Hungry Bunny. Grrr. Here I come. Grrr. What do you think is making that noise if he's hungry? Can you hear my tummy rumble? I'm one hungry bunny. Grrr. It's time for a red, delicious, hard to reach apple. Maybe you could help. Can you please shake the book so the apples fall down? Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Not the leaves. Could you blow them away? That's much better, thank you. Okay, but we still need to get those apples down. Oh no, my scarf has blown away too. It's stuck in the book and I'm still hungry. Can you help me grab my scarf? Will you place the scarf here for me and hold it tight? I can use it to climb the tree and pick those tasty apples. Just one more. Great teamwork. I got them all. Can you hang on to that scarf for me? Whoops, I'm running late. What an uphill battle. Wait a minute, why am I going uphill? We can fix that. Can you tilt the book for me? Can we all lean to the side? Easy as pie. Now my wheels are turning. Can you turn your wheels really, really fast? Why don't we have even more fun? Would you rock the book back and forth? Can you rock back and forth? Zow! Keep going and get ready to turn, 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 turn. Uh-oh, get ready to tumble. I guess I upset the apple cart. Where are all the apples? Here they are. I'll just pick these up. On the road again, but what's this? What do you think he's going to have to do? We'll see. Hey, I think I'm going to need some help. Can you use my scarf to make a bridge? I don't know about a scarf bridge, friends. Perfect, thank you. I'm at the end of my rope. Good thing I'm almost home. I'm stuck. Could you give me a little push, please? You guys push really hard. Push him into that little rabbit hole. Pop! Right on time for Mom's apple pie. Not a bad apple in the bunch. Yum. Yum. We saved a piece for you. Well, that's a good question. What are your favorite ways to eat apples? Who likes to make apple pie? Who likes to make applesauce? What about, like I said earlier, my favorite is apple butter. Or what about fried apples? Or caramel apples, or candy apples, or a fruit salad, or maybe just apples by themselves. Lots of fun things. Okay, friends, can you all go put your shakers back in the tub quietly and watch out for your friends' bodies, and then come sit back down. Can you all help me by walking carefully over and putting your shakers back in the tub, and then go sitting back down? Say thank you, shakers. We might see these later. I don't know. Do I have all the shakers? Oh, thank you. Thank you for my hug. Awesome. I'm going to take these back with me. We might get a turn with them later, okay? All righty. Would you like to hold a shaker while we sing this next song? I think that's fair. Okay, this song is called Here We Go Round the Apple Tree. So can all of my friends who want to dance stand up? Here we go round the apple tree. Pretend like you have an apple tree. Ready? Here we go round the apple tree, the apple tree, the apple tree. Here we go round the apple tree on the September morning. Okay, pull out your ladders. Okay, now we climb them. Here we go, climb the ladder, climb the ladder, climb the ladder. Here we go, climbing the ladder on a September morning. So now we're up here, let's pick the apples. Here we go and pick the apples, pick the apples, pick the apples. Here we go and pick the apples on a September morning. Okay, can we climb back down? Oh, but we're holding all these apples. Oh, okay, pick them back up again and put them in your basket. Let's take them home. Now, here we go and wash the apples, wash the apples, wash the apples. Here we go and wash the apples on a September morning. Okay, we've picked them, we've washed them. Now what can we do? Eat them! Here we go and eat the apples. Eat the apples. Eat the apples. Here we go and eat the apples on a September morning. The end. The end. Yay! We did it. Okay. Next we're going to...
My mouth is and my mouth.
Oh my goodness. You just had to stick them on in there. Okay, are we ready? I'm going to do a balloon breath to help get me ready for the next book. Can everybody make a balloon with me? That's good. Who can make a really big balloon? Awesome. I think we're ready for the next book. This book is called Tap the Magic Tree, and it's a fun book because, again, I'm going to need you guys to help me make the book work. So be listening carefully for the book directions, okay? Tap the magic tree. There's magic in this bare brown tree. Tap tap it once. Can you guys tap? Tap. Turn the page to see. Okay, let's tap it once. Ready? Tap. Let's see what happened. What happened? We got a little leaf. Tap again. Now, tap again even more. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, let's rub the tree to make it warm. Can you rub the tree to make it warm? Rub, rub, rub. Oh, look, we got little flower buds. Can we touch each bud? Touch, 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 and see what forms. What do you guys think is going to form out of a little bud? What comes out of a bud? A flower. Okay, give the tree a little jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. That's it. All the flowers fell down. Now make your fingers wiggle. Make your fingers wiggle. Brush away the petals. Swish. Blow the tree a tiny kiss. Shake the tree. Shake the tree. Can you shake the tree? Shake the tree. Plop, 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 kerplop. Knock, knock, knock on the trunk. Knock, knock, knock. Then stop. Pat the leaves. Be gentle, please. Aha! Now blow a whooshing breeze. Whoo, whoo, whoosh. Clap your hands to bring. Oh, very good, very nice. The snow. The snow. Okay, be patient. Be patient. Wait, don't go. We're back where we started. Close your eyes and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Magic, it begins again. You know what I like about this book? It shows us all the seasons. All the seasons. So we saw winter, spring, summer, and fall, right? Maybe not in that order, right? What season are we in now? Does anybody know? We're in fall. We're in autumn. And autumn makes me think of apples. So let's do a fun apple song. Has anybody ever played the song Bingo? There was a doggy who had a name and Bingo was his name-o. And you say the letters and then you clap. You sneaky friend, I see you touching my puppets. No, those are mine. We'll need those for our next puppet show. Here, let me have it and then you can give it a hug when you leave, okay? I promise everybody will get a chance to meet my friend Slinky Worm next, okay? But be patient, Slinky Worm will come out later. Right now we're gonna play a fun song called Apple instead of Bingo. So, there was a tasty treat, and apple was its name-o. A-P-P-L-E, 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 and apple was its name-o. And then I'm gonna take away a letter, and instead of saying the letter, we're gonna clap. So let's review. What letter is this? A. What letter is this? P. P-L-E. So that's how we spell apple. Apple. A-P-Ooh. Apple. So sometimes we'll take a letter away and we'll clap instead of saying the letter, okay? So let's start at the beginning. There was a treat that's very tasty and yummy to eat. And apple was its name-o. A-P-P-L-E, 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 and apple was its name-o. Okay, bye-bye, A. So now instead of A, we're gonna clap. So I'm gonna put a star. Okay, I know something yummy and tasty to eat, and apple is its name-o. P-P-L-E, 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 and apple was its name. Oh, uh-oh, here goes the P. Now we're down to 3 letters instead of 5. Okay. There's something yummy I like to eat, and apple is its name. Oh, P-L-E, 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 and apple was its name. Oh, say bye to the other P. Bye, P. So now how many letters do we have? 2. We just have the ul. We just have the ul. I know of a yummy snack that's very tasty to eat. And what's its name, oh? Apple. And apple is its name, oh. Okay, 3 claps this time. L-E, 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 and apple was its name, oh. Okay, who are we saying goodbye to now? We're saying goodbye to the L. Bye, L. Bye, L. There's only one more. So now how many claps are we going to do? We're going to do 4 claps. There's something yummy growing on a tree that I like to eat. And what's its name, oh? An apple. And we're going to do 4 claps. E, 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 and apple was its name, oh. Now who are we saying goodbye to? The E. Bye, E. No more E. Now how many claps are we going to do? 5 whole claps. Ready? There's a tasty little treat I love to eat, and apple is its name, oh. An apple was its name, oh. The end. Yay! Okay, now it's time for the puppet show. So all of my friends scoot back, and I'm going to sit right here behind this. This is my little stage. Thank you for my slinky worm. Okay, can everybody sit down so all my friends can see? Okay. How many apples? Can everybody take a seat on the floor so all your friends behind you can see? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can everybody sit down? We have lots of friends. Sit down and scoot back. You guys are so excited. Unfortunately, the other puppet show theater is really short, so Miss Jessica can't get behind it. Okay. I see everybody. Can everybody put their bottoms on the carpet? Make sure your bottoms are touching the carpet. That way everybody can see. And I'm going to hold things up too. Okay, so all of my friends who are really far away, I have 5 apples sitting in a tree. 5 little apples sitting in a tree. What do you think they're doing? They are teasing Mr. Slinky Worm. Can you guys tease? Teasing Mr. Slinky Worm, you can't eat me. But along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be, and he snaps that apple right out of the tree. Crunch, 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 crunch. He's full. Well, the next day, how many apples are in the tree? 4 little apples sitting in the tree. Can you guys tease? Teasing Mr. Slinky Worm, you can't eat me. But along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be, and he snaps that apple right out of the tree. Crunch, 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 crunch. Now how many apples are left? 3. 3 little apples sitting in a tree. Teasing Mr. Slinky Worm, you can't catch me. But along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be, and he snaps that apple right out of the tree. Crunch, 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 crunch. All righty, how many are left? 2 little apples sitting in the tree, teasing Mr. Slinky Worm, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be, and he snaps that apple right out of the tree. Crunch, 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 crunch. How many apples are left? 1 little apple sitting in a tree. He's not very smart, because what's he doing? Teasing Mr. Slinky Worm, you can't eat me. But along comes Mr. Slinky Worm, quiet as can be. Annie snaps that apple right out of the tree. Crunch, 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 crunch. The end. No more apples. And look, Mr. Crunchy Worm is so full. Mr. Crunchy Worm is not, his name is Mr. Slinky Worm, but I think I started calling him Mr. Crunchy Worm because he crunched so many apples. Okay. Thank you, friends. That was a fun show. Do you want another one? You want another puppet show? Okay, this time I'm going to go into the puppet theater, I think. That way to make sure all my friends can see, okay? So can you guys count to 10 and we'll see if I can get there really fast? Yay! Okay, I'm going to get my puppets. Woo! Don't want to drop my puppets. And I'm going to get my 5 apples again. They grew back. Do we think my apples will stay? Okay, can everybody sit on their bottoms so that all of our friends can see? Okay, once upon a time, there was a farmer. And this farmer had an apple orchard. And he liked to grow all kinds of apples that he would sell at the apple festival. He made apple pie, he made apple butter, he made fried apples, and the children loved the apples. Well, this fall, he didn't get very many apples. How many apples did he get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He only got 5 apples. And so he said, I have to keep these 5 apples safe. So I'm not going to eat them. No extra snacks for me. But unfortunately, who came around one day but little Mousy Brown. And little Mousy Brown was hungry and said, I'm going to eat just 1 apple. It's okay if I take 1. Farmer Brown will have 4 left. So he ate 1 apple. Well, the next day, Farmer Brown said, oh no! Yesterday I had 5 apples, but today I only have 4 apples. What am I gonna do? Well, I guess I just won't do fried apples. I'll only do an apple pie and apple butter and candy apples, right? That's plenty. So off he went, and who came along but Susie Pig. And Susie Pig said, oh, I'm hungry. Farmer Brown only gave me slop today, when apple skins are my favorite. Ooh, 4 apples. He won't notice if I take just 1. And he ate 1 apple. Now there's 3. Farmer Brown woke up the next morning, and he came outside, and he said, oh no! Yesterday I had 4 apples, and now I only have 3 apples. Well, I guess I'll only make apple pie and apple butter. I won't make the candy apples. But guess who came along? A squirrel. And I will tell you this, the squirrel didn't care how many apples Farmer Brown had or needed. He just said, I'm a squirrel and I will eat whatever I see and whatever I want. And so he took an apple. So the next morning, Farmer Brown woke up and he said, oh no! Yesterday I had 3 apples, but today I only have 2 apples. Only apple pie then. But who came along? But a llama. Did you know that Farmer Brown had a llama? He has a very diverse farm. He also has alpacas and a zebra and a camel and 3 horses and 2 cows. I know. He makes yarn. Anywho, here comes the llama, and he's hungry, and he says, delicious apple. I love manzanas. Our llama knows Spanish. I know. Farmer Brown woke up and said, oh no! Yesterday I had 2 apples, but today I only have 1 apple. Well, you know what this means. Might as well have a snack. The end. Okay, count and see if I can make it back out. I made it. Okay, you guys have been such a great audience. I think it might be almost time to do the apple taste test. How are we looking on the apples, Mr. Jack? We are close to apples. So I'm going to read another book while Mr. Jack gets our apples ready. Okay? How many friends want to taste an apple? We have red apples and green apples. Red apples and green. You're going to get one of each, and then you can taste them and see which one you like the best, okay? You like green apples? Okay, well then sit nice and quiet while I read this book, and Mr. Jack can get the apples ready, okay? So everybody sitting nice and quiet? Mr. Jack is going to get the apples ready while I read the book. This book is called Apple Cake. And it's about gratitude. That's a big word. Does anybody know what gratitude means?
Yeah.
It means saying thank you. Like if somebody were to make me an apple cake, I would say, thank you. I would feel so grateful because I love apples and I love cake. And I can't imagine apple cake being bad. Can you? Apple cake. So this is about a little girl who likes to say thank you. Thank you, hedge. Thank you, tree. Thank you, flower. Thank you, bee. Do you know why she's saying thank you to the flower and to the bee? Because she's collecting honey for the cake. Thank you, rain. Thank you, sun. We need these to grow apples, don't we? Thank you, rain. Thank you, sun. Thank you, farmers, everyone. Like Farmer Brown, who grew apples. Thank you, Farmer Brown. Thank you, cows. Thank you, hens. What do we get from cows?
Milk.
Milk, which we'll use to make the cake. And what do we get from hens? Chicks and eggs, which we'll use to make the cake. The eggs, not the chicks. That would be a different kind of cake. Thank you, family. Thank you, friends. What are they picking? Apples. Hey, that's what we've been talking about, manzanas. Thank you, earth beneath our feet. That helped the trees grow. Thank you for the food we eat. Hedge and tree, flower, bee, cows and hens, family, friends, earth and water, fire and air. Wow, she's thinking everything, isn't she? Thank you for the gifts we share. Almost ready for apples. I know you're excited. Thank you for the food we make. Thank you all for apple cake. So she was thanking everything she used to make an apple cake. So what do we need? We need milk, eggs, we need flour, we need apples, we needed friends. Okay, I think we are ready for apples. But let's do this kind of calmly, okay? So let me give you all the spiel. We're going to get your apples. You're going to taste a red apple and a green apple, and you're going to pick which one you like the best. Then you're going to go write your name on the chart as you leave with your apples, okay? So if everybody wants to walk calmly behind me, I will hand you your apples, and you can sit back down and taste them. Okay? Then go sit down so my friends can have room. We wash these apples, we cut these apples. There you go. Then go sit down so I know who's gotten their apples.
Mr. Jack already washed those.
Yep, Mr. Jack washed the apples and then he wore gloves. Huh?
How do Legos out?
The Legos, they are going to come out Saturday, October 8th. We're going to have another Lego play day.
Let's go taste your apples.
Do you want apples?
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, go try and see which ones you like. Does anybody else need apples? Do you need apples? Do you need apples? You don't have to eat them if you don't want to.
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're welcome. Apples for you and apples for you.
Tell Mr. Jack. Thank you, Mr. Jack.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Jack.
I have two.
Can you say thank you?
Two and you rhyme. Would you like some apples?
Say thank you.
Does anybody else need apples? Do you need new apples? Jill, here you go.
You go sit by Penelope and eat your apples so you're not walking around with them.
And we'll just remember these are yucky apples. That's okay. We ran out of cups, friends, but we can just hand you apples.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Would you like to try a red apple and a green apple? Okay. We're seeing which ones we like the best.
What do you say? She said what she likes.
Which one do you like? Both of them? So can you come write your name for me? Alrighty, friends.
For all of it.
I have a chart, and if you know which apples are your favorite, you can pick a marker and write your name under the color you like the best. I have red and green.
All right. Here's the red. You liked the red.
And I also have a trash can if you're done with your apple holder.
What's your okay, Ginny, wait back here. Let's wait our turn.
Do you have a marker?
Grab a marker.
Ooh, uh-oh, I dropped a marker.
I want a red.
You want a red marker?
Is that because you like the
Blue
red?
bottle.
And you like Should I write your name?
And once you write your name, you're welcome to go into the library. Story time is over. Or we also have a craft. I have a coloring sheet, and then I have another sheet that just has a basket on it, and you can glue apples on it if you want.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you. Thank you for being so gracious.
Yeah, of course. We have fun. Do you want to get help writing your name? You want that one?
Okay. Thanks, sweet girl.